Okay, this is a demo of the Dressmaker. This is another one of my Dressmakers, and let's find out the model number. Sorry. Dressmaker S-2402. Okay, this is another, sorry, it's a very heavy machine. It's another all-metal machine. It does come with a case. The case has an issue right here. It is cracked. It still holds the machine just fine. That's not an issue. I don't think the machine originally came in this, to be honest with you. But it holds it, and I like to have it. So, okay. So that is the condition of the case. This is the condition of the machine. It's overall actually very nice. Replace the light. So just take a look. There's a couple pink spots right here, a scuff, but overall, it's a little bit of damage here. Overall, for its age, it's pretty clean. This is another 50s era machine. Okay, let's look at all of it. Actually, most likely 60s, to be honest with you. Right. Okay, and the lid to the case, well, it's similar. Okay, this is a cam run machine. So it does need cams in order to do all of those decorative stitches. So I do not have cams for this machine, unfortunately, but they are available on eBay. If you search Dressmaker cams, there's a lot of people selling them. So it does do, however, the lock stitches, those double stitches. I can't remember for the life of me what they're called right now. It does have a needle positioner, which is nice to have, you know, if you're making zippers or whatever. It does have a built-in zigzag. So the way that you would zigzag is you would switch your lever, but you have to tighten these levers simultaneously. So you'd go to the right, tighten this guy. Did I do it? I did it. Look at that. Okay, and then tighten this guy afterwards. And that will put you in the 5th position and activate your zigzag. This is the length of your stitch. So you can go from all the way down to a 0 for darning, and all the way up to 5, which is a pretty long stitch. What else? Needle position we went over. Okay, your teeth. You can drop your teeth, again, so you can have free motion. You can put your teeth up in the middle, and you can also press one more time to raise them high when you're going over something very thick. And I will do a demo of that. What else? What else? In order for your cam to activate, you are going to have to put a cam in this slot right here. Right here. So that should activate your cam. And what else? Okay, so let's just get started. Oh, and your bobbin winder. You put your bobbin up here. So there's 2 spool holders right here. One can be for your bobbin, one can be for your bobbin winder. I'm sorry, for your machine. So you just put it through here and around this little loop right here. Actually, my machine is not threaded correctly right now. So my sewing is going to be through here, all the way down, between the springs as usual, all the way up and around until you activate the spring, and then you push up and over the hook. So if your spring is not bouncing, then you missed your spring. So make sure you activate that. Up into your take-up lever, all the way down. There you go. There's a little hook right there. Then right through here. And your needle position is with the flat side facing the right. So you would just unscrew and tighten. And it's gonna go from left to right, okay? Easy peasy. This is actually a very simple, what's it called? tension mechanism, it goes loose, normal, and tight. I actually really like that. So as long as you're in the normal range, you're good. Your light can be turned on and off. That's pretty simple. There's the inside of the machine there. And your foot pressure can be activated by pushing that, and to release it, you're just going to push down around the sides and it'll pop it right back up. Okay, so I always am like somewhere in the middle unless I'm doing something that really requires me to jump over something heavy. So let's just go with a zigzag stitch first because I went through all that trouble to activate it with one arm. Oh, and here is my foot pedal. There you go. Okay, and there's your box. All right, so we'll just go. It's actually 4th gauge, a pretty quiet machine. Okay, so there's your zigzag, and that's our widest and our longest. So that's our widest and longest. You can reduce it, but you do have to unscrew this, and it's going to just pop back all the way down. So I'm not going to do that again, sorry, because, you know, it's hard to do with one hand. Okay, so we'll just go straight stitch. So you'll see the width of it. I mean the length, I'm sorry. And I'm just going through 4 layers of cotton. It's very light cotton, so nothing big, but I will show you after I fold all this up in a big square how easily it goes over thick things. Oh, I didn't show you the double stitches, which is these. Okay, so we are going to go back. To our, and tighten this. Okay, I did it. And then tighten this. All right, and now we're going to activate that stitch all the way. Oh, bad on you. Okay, don't activate any stitches until your needle is in the up position, because you know you're moving the needle, so you don't want it to be in the bottom. It's not going to do anything, but okay. So here goes. I've got stuck a little bit. There we go. So here is your trying to go slow because the baby's sleeping. And it kind of does tend to take off. Okay, so here it this, because that basically what it does is it goes forwards and backwards, so that's, yeah, so it basically is doubling up on the stitch. All right, so we'll stop doing that because it's really loud and the baby's sleeping. Okay, so that's all the way to the right. Needle back up, and we'll go back. Oh, and if you want to change, of course, your needle position, I think I did mention that, you can go with that. Okay, so we'll go back to our straight stitch and just see how fast it goes and how well it goes over things. So right now I'll be sewing in regular. Oh, let's go back to straight. Okay, so deactivate that. There you go. And we're going to go straight stitch. All right. We're going to reduce our stitch to 4. So it's a little tighter. I'm going to go to 3. We're going to go to 2, and then down to 1, which basically doesn't move at all. And then 0 does not move at all. So if you're going to be sewing in 0, you want your teeth to be down so that you can basically tell your machine where you want it to go. And then you want to remove the pressure. So if I'm doing that, it's kind of like, you know, freehand embroidery. So you could do that with your teeth down, your pressure off. Okay, so we're going to go and just test out now how it goes over thicker fabrics. Oh, sorry, we're going to go back to number 5. Just, it's easier. We're going to fold this now. And we're going to fold this 2 times. Okay, there. Not to be confused. this is what happened with another dressmaker. So you can see it has no problem bouncing up on that as long as your teeth are up high. So we're gonna do that one more time, just out of pure curiosity. I don't have a very thick needle in here, so if it breaks, you know, my fault. Oh, there it goes. I'm using needle 100. If you're doing something crazy like this, you want to be using like, oh, I don't know, 110, 120. Dang, look at that. Back is brown. So you could see, you could do a lot with this machine. You can do light leather work, you can do vinyl, you can do canvas easily. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a really quick show of how fast it goes. And I always like to do this because I personally, I can't stand slow machines. That's why I hate plastic machines. They're always so gosh darn slow. Okay. I hope I don't wake up the baby. She's gonna be pretty upset. All right, we're just gonna go down to up to 5. And yeah, that's it. And I'm just gonna go to a regular position. Okay, so here we go, just to show you. So you could see this machine is a good speed. For a domestic machine, it's very high speed actually. It has good width, it's metal, it can go over many, many layers. Here, let me show you now what we actually sewed over. That's pretty solid right there. So as always, if you have any questions, always reach out to me. I can always show you more on the machine. And then of course, to activate our bobbin, you just push it this way. The bobbin tire has been replaced. It is a new belt. The motor has been inspected and serviced, which was a pain in the butt to get apart. And yeah, that's pretty much all of it. Thank you so much for watching.